Hi, this is Dr. Pierre Milo speaking, narrating my book, Rising from the Ashes of Loss My Voyage Through Grief, available at Amazon.com. Post number 20. First session of self therapy. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and I've just come back from walking along the river and shopping in town. I'm feeling okay, I guess, in a kind of neutral mental state. But the minute I enter the house, an awful feeling of emptiness begins to take life again, and I'm instantly dragged down by a heavy chain of grief. Remembering my determination to do everything possible to snap out of this, I drop my bag on the kitchen counter, take my coat off, and rapidly climb up the stairs to the second floor and proceed straight to my new room, just a little useless empty nook facing my bedroom door. I had turned it into a cute and comfy meditation sanctuary, complete with meditation futon and bench. I don't understand that all this paraphernalia is necessary to meditate properly, but I wanted to create an atmosphere. Got time now. An atmosphere to make it fun and inviting. So I kneel in the futon in the traditional zazen position, sitting on a bench that bridges over my calves and under my butt. Rest my hands on my thigh with palms facing up and close my eyes. I easily focus on the stabbing pain in the middle of my stomach as I allow the image of Louise to fill my mental space. And I begin my cleansing breath exercise. Kapalabhati is a breathing exercise that consists of a series of forced and sudden expulsions of air. I have used that exercise in the technique I develop especially to help clients alleviate the overflow of negative energy bottled up in their solar plexus. So when I'm totally absorbed in the moment, I suddenly and forcefully contract my abdominal muscles to force the air out of my lungs. At the same time, and with each expulsion, I also concentrate on letting go of the pain associated with Louise's image. I repeat the process over and over again until our mental image does not trigger pain anymore. That took some time the first times. The momentary reprieve I experience now will not last long. Of that I am certain. But eventually, with time and repetition, the negative emotional connection will dissipate permanently, I hope. My soul, thus free of the unhealthy attachment, will eventually allow me to smile when I think of her. That's at least the goal I'm aiming at. I stop and rest for a few minutes while I let the cleansing process complete itself. It always takes a short period of time before one feels its liberating effects entirely. When this is achieved, I begin my second breathing exercise, which aims at recharging and boosting my nervous system and is the ideal complement to Kapalabhati. It is a martial arts breathing method aimed at increasing my chi or my ki, my vital energy, in the second chakra, one of the energy centers in the human body, just 2 inches below the navel. This particular chakra is believed by the martial artist master to be the center of gravity of the body and responsible for accomplishing great feats of strength when one is properly trained to manipulate its awesome power. In preparation for the chi building exercise, I reposition myself in the zazen position, let my hands sit on my lap, and form a circle with my thumb and index finger. With eyes closed, I then inhale a certain amount of air that is immediately let go again slowly through a controlled exhalation. I gently exhale and push the air out until my lungs are completely empty. At this stage, I breathe in slowly while imagining that the flow of inhaled oxygen travels through my lungs and settles in my lower belly, swelling it like a balloon. Then, holding my breath to trap the air in that balloon, I again contract my abdominal girth, and while holding the contractions, I count slowly up to 30. Then at that point, I abruptly relax my stomach muscles, exhale suddenly, and relax. After about 10 minutes of that, it is now time to begin my Zen meditation. To create a bit of atmosphere, not necessarily, mind you, but it helps me to get into the mood, I light up a stick of sandalwood incense and launch my CD player. As the soft sound of this is a Japanese name here, I hope I say it right, shakuhachi, Japanese flute, enchants the air, I half close my eyes and start staring blankly at the floor 3 feet ahead of me. The constant flow of air going in and out of my lungs is regulated by the rhythm of my counting. Inhale 1, exhale 2. Inhale 1, exhale 2. And so on and so forth until I reach a series of 10 inhalation, exhalation, and then I start again. If a thought comes to mind, I do not pay attention to it, but refocus my attention on counting my breath. That's the goal of the whole exercise. Eventually, after 30 to 60 minutes of this, I enter a light state of heightened consciousness, where according to the books I read, I should become one with the universe. Not ready yet. And free myself momentarily from the bounds of the physical world. Sounds great in theory, but the actual fact is it takes years of strict discipline to even come close to reaching a higher state of consciousness, let alone enlightenment. Although being illuminated is not my goal at this stage, I am nevertheless a bit discouraged at my poor performances. My sessions are hard with incredibly undisciplined mind. I have great difficulty keeping my thoughts from wandering, and I can't remain focused on my breathing for more than a couple of minutes at a time. At the realization of this, my aspirations to become a Zen master is that was ever an issue evaporates totally the minute I try to unfold my poor aching body from my precarious position. My butt cheeks hurt and my legs are so numb that I have to fall forward flat on my face and then remain there until the blood flows back in my legs again and I can stand up. Pitiful. It's a start though, and I will not let little details like not being able to walk straight for 10 minutes after each session deter me from my goal. I will do this. No matter what, I will do it. Encouraged by my newfound determination, I walk back down to my kitchen and prepare to do my Tai Chi sessions. I have altered my original technique so that the exercise can be performed in a confined space, such as a small hotel room or a kitchen, as in my case. Tai Chi, which is often referred to as the walking meditation, is ideal to keep my mind off things while allowing me to recondition my own stressed body. Mastering Tai Chi takes years of training, and even though I'm just a novice, executing the complicated movement forces me to focus my attention long enough to help keep my rut at bay. But there is more to the Tai Chi marvel, much more. Aside from the obvious physical benefits, Tai Chi wonders Tai Chi wonder if that Tai Chi wonder if that it has a powerful effect on the body mind energy levels. It promotes proper circulation of vital energy and stimulates the lymphatic system, thus increasing my body's potential for self-healing. 30 minutes of practice completes my routine for the day, and I feel somewhat better with myself. Well, at least for now. And I refuse to even think of how long this good feeling will last until the darkness returns. I have so much more to do, so much further to go. It's almost discouraging to think about it. But for now, I turn the page, and hanging on by a thread, I concentrate on the moment, brushing away all thoughts and expectation of possible incoming storm.